Oopsie.
Oh,
Window
Windows
needs
needs to be
win.
focused in order to start recording. We will now start recording once you click OK. That happened last time.
Yeah, I haven't seen that before, but let's give it a whirl.
Did
Okay.
you get that message
I
too?
did. Okay. Did you get
Oh,
the hello?
oh, hello. Oh, here we are. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Not very professional, is it?
No, it's really not. But we were just establishing that we're in our twilight years now. So
Yeah.
this
No
is the sort of
longer.
thing you can expect from
Yeah.
old people.
Yeah. Not middle age because,
No,
not going to be on the Smuckers jars.
no, certainly
Do
not.
they still do that?
I don't think so. I don't know
Wasn't that a
why.
thing with
Yeah, that was
the
who?
guy?
Oh, is that? Yeah, it was one of
Hell's his
those
name?
weather guys.
Yeah, the weather guy, Wilford
Yeah,
Brimley, or
yeah, yeah. What
that's
was
not
it?
it.
Anyway, but yeah, it might come to
Willard
us.
Scott. Willard
Oh
Scott. Oh my
gosh, good
God,
job. My goodness.
pulled that out of my ass, didn't I?
Yeah, you did.
No brain fog here, huh?
No, gosh, you're sharp,
Anyway,
Gia. Good for you. Okay, so here we are. And
here we are
I wanted to
talking.
apologize because I feel like I've
Oh,
been very lackluster lately. And I blame my regular job because it's kind of got me, super stressed out, and it's hard
bringing you
to,
down. Okay.
yeah, it's hard to just let go and, have fun. So let's try. I'm gonna
I'm
try harder
sorry.
tonight.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I don't know what to do, but there you
What
are.
do I blame when I'm lackluster? Because I've been equally lackluster, and I don't have a
No, I think you've
stressful
been carrying us
job.
lately, so thank
Wow.
you.
You people
Yeah.
are in trouble if I'm carrying the thing.
Well, at least we have, I think, a lot to talk about today, hospital-wise, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
And
of course, mine is all very segmented, not I'm not gonna have, like, a flowing train of thought going here, I
I
don't
don't think
think.
people
But there was
expect that sort of
I
thing
don't
from
think
us
they
at this point.
yeah. What am I what am I
They're just
saying?
it's more like a runaway train or
Yeah.
train wreck,
Or like
but,
a crazy train
yeah. So
or a
what's
gravy
first?
train.
What's at the top of your mind about
What
hospital
can I
life?
just one thought out because you reminded me of I said gravy train. You remember those little dog food commercials where they had the little chuck wagon that
Uh-huh,
would come
uh-huh,
around
and
the
the dog
corner, the
chases
dog be
it,
like, "What?"
right?
Yeah, yeah,
Uh-huh.
I like those.
Yeah.
Um, First, like, I was so happy, here's what stands out as a happy
Yeah,
moment for me,
yeah,
to
uh-huh.
see Elizabeth back
Yes,
in
yes.
action,
Mhm.
and Terry, of course,
And
too.
Terry, yep, we've both been longing to see them again.
Yeah, and I thought that
Mhm.
was just a nice moment to, like, celebrate Elizabeth, and then I loved how they
Yeah,
had her go
yeah.
around the corner to the, like, memorial wall or whatever that little
Mhm,
area
mhm.
is.
Yeah, and sort of remembering Epiphany too, I think is nice.
Yeah, yeah, and so I
Yeah.
thought
Mhm.
it would have been a good scene anyway, but it's made all the more poignant because we know that Epiphany, like, passed away in real life, so
Yeah,
it
yeah.
really drives it home, this passing of the baton.
Mhm.
Um,
Yep,
and I think
yep,
character-wise, that was just such a nice, choice to have.
yep.
Because Elizabeth, is she the heart of that hospital right now? I don't
I'm
know.
gonna say she is, Gia. Yeah, I think so. I mean, oftentimes she seems to be the only nurse working,
And
so
she does seem like a compassionate nurse.
I think she's a
Uh,
very good nurse. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Uh-huh. So,
So I
yeah, I
was really
thought it was
happy with that.
me
Um,
too. Well earned. Yeah. Good for
and
Elizabeth.
I think her hair was a little darker than when we last saw her, but that's neither here nor there, but just an
Right.
observation.
Sure.
Didn't it look kinda black all of a sudden?
It did look a little darker, yeah. Huh.
Anyway, so
Anyway.
that stood out. How about you? What stood out for you?
I think my favorite moment today, and I guess we'll start with today and maybe work backwards. My favorite part, in addition to the Elizabeth, seeing her and Terry again was great, was the conversation between Anna and Sunny. I liked that a lot.
Okay. I like that Anna was still wearing the sweatshirt over her dress.
I thought you would. I thought you would. Yeah. Yeah. But I like it when Sonny sort of shows that side, like sort of quietly goes about his, his way of being like he's there for people
He's
that,
he's very compassionate in his own way too, for a
in
guy
his
that
own way.
puts
Yeah.
people on
Yeah.
meat hooks occasionally.
Right, right. But
I mean,
definitely it
we all
seems like
do every now and then. We put somebody on
we're
a meat
all
hook
putting somebody on a meat hook, either literally or
symbolically.
figuratively,
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think any of us could really be let off the hook, if
Ah,
you will.
ooh, woo-hoo.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. But yeah, I like that he has a certain loyalty to people that, wouldn't aren't really in his circle exactly,
Right,
but
they're not, but
Anna and Laura,
they're
and
in his
just
Venn
people.
diagram.
Yeah, and he's always gonna look out for them, I think. So
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I like that about.
That was nice. I hadn't really thought of it that way, but yeah, that was
Mhm.
a nice. I'm a little. I don't know. I kind of thought more people knew that Anna had been a double agent. I was a little bit like surprised that she was this torn up about this outing.
Yeah,
Of,
I wasn't really sure what the fallout was going to be, but I think this is it's a sort of an interesting storyline because it's not about, like the typical storyline. It's like the truth is actually out, and so now what happens?
I mean, she should retire anyway. She's just so bad
She's
at
a
that.
terrible spy.
She's
I mean,
terrible at it.
that's the bottom line,
Yeah.
you know. But yeah, I
Um,
was wondering also, like, I don't know if how much Felicia and Mac know about her history. I mean, she said Robert did, but
I kind of thought everybody knew. I don't know. I thought everybody
yeah.
knew
Well,
that.
yeah, and I think anybody who knows the story, like with Faison, knows that she wasn't like doing things because she wanted to.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so yeah,
So, yeah.
maybe that's true. So maybe her little circle of friends wouldn't really be
And I also
judging
thought
her.
like the person when Valentine was there and he was asking, well, who is it that you think
Hmm.
is going to be the
Yeah,
most?
yeah. Uh
And she
huh.
said Emma, like her granddaughter. And I was
Uh huh.
thinking, I don't know. I was just reflecting on my relationship with my grandmothers, and like I didn't even think of them as real people. I wouldn't have known that they had jobs if they did.
Uh
You know,
huh. Yeah.
like I would
Yeah.
have been like, okay, grandma.
But Anna, so she doesn't seem like a
Like
traditional
grandma's
grandmother,
hallucinating again. She thinks she used to be a spy.
I don't know. I think it's a little different
I
than our
guess it was.
grandmothers. Oh, jeez. But
Well, you
I
know what I
could sort of
mean.
understand how she thought, Emma always looked at her with such admiration, and now that's gone, she thinks, that would be a little bit of a blow.
Yeah, I guess so.
Sort of.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I didn't look at any of the adults in my world with. I just thought they were some
yeah.
creatures from some other planet. Like I just thought this.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
way they could understand me or I could understand them or, I didn't care
Right.
if they I'm like, I was all about me. I still am, really, and I wouldn't have thought about their jobs or their, like,
Right.
I would have been
Right.
like, "Is my hair curling the right way today?" Or whatever,
Right. Yeah.
wrapped up in my own little
Yeah. Yeah. But
shallow world. Mhm.
I think it bears repeating, though. I don't think our grandmothers were very much like Anna Devane in
You don't
any
know a
way.
thing about my grandmothers.
You know,
What do you
I
know?
know.
You've never met my did you meet my Oh,
I
you
did,
meet one of my
and
grandmothers.
actually, she seemed like she could have
She
been a
could have been a spy.
spy.
Actually,
Yeah.
she was could be cool as a cucumber. She might have been a
Yeah.
good spy. Maybe she was.
Yeah. That's the type.
Yeah, she was not like a cookie bacon pinch your cheek,
Mhm. Yeah.
lovey-dovey grandma. Maybe she
Yeah.
was a spy. I might have to look into that.
Yeah. All right.
She played it close to the vest, she didn't reveal a
Mhm.
lot of secrets and
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah.
well,
Yeah. All right. So, anyway,
oh, anyway, sorry, I got
I didn't
off on
think
a
we were
tangent
gonna
there, but yeah.
you know, I thought I
You
had
don't
stuff to
even know
talk
what
about.
it's yeah, you don't even know what's gonna set me off on a tangent. You have no idea.
And so now should we talk about poor Ned?
Oh my goodness. I made the mistake of getting up I think I was getting my coffee, And
Uh-huh.
so I was facing the sink when that occurred.
Oh,
And
geez.
so I don't really know, like, he seemed to me like he rolled into the pool. When I turned back, it was like I didn't
Well,
really see a head injury.
it happened so quickly, but I think he did fall on the concrete before he went into the pool, so I
Oh,
suppose he
okay,
could
because
have.
I saw him going into the pool, and I was like, "Well, yeah, they'll just get him
Yeah,
out of the pool, deal." Like,
yeah. I mean, you
so
never should run around a pool, you know. That's one thing, right?
right, right.
Mhm.
Yeah, and he was being
But
weird and, like, shouting. He kept sort of
he was so
shouting.
excited. I
Yeah.
think he I think for 2 reasons, just because, knew he was, like, definitively off the hook, and also to kinda rub it in Drew's face that Drew had been wrong about him.
Yeah. And I thought, I don't know if it was poor acting or poor, what is it, staging where you have people
Uh-huh.
stand.
Yeah.
Everybody's reaction, like, they all kind of stopped and didn't go
Yeah.
to him. Like, wouldn't Olivia
Yeah.
and Brooklyn go right to him,
Oh,
you
well,
know?
Drew was holding Olivia back.
Well,
Y
kind of,
sh
but she sort of stopped first anyway, and also and Tracy was not going to him before, these are all
Yeah.
his mother, his wife, and his daughter. It just seemed odd that they
Well, yeah, it did seem to just the way I saw it, that Drew wasn't letting them, Olivia and Brooklyn get.
Drew's a real bastard, isn't he?
He's a dick, but I think, theoretically, he was letting the paramedics do their
I
job,
guess so. Alright.
and Tracy, I don't know how to explain Tracy. I guess she was probably at that point trying to figure out how to explain her meeting with Drew. Did you see the scenes from the next or no, I guess it happened in that episode, right? That she said Drew had gotten in a fight with Ned, right?
Oh, right, yeah, at the end. I don't remember if that was a scene or if she did start shouting that at yeah, yeah. Yeah,
And
that was
that
weird.
was
Yeah, that was
that
bizarro.
was unforgivable.
Right,
Almost as
right.
unforgivable as Nina just shrinking away, like,
I know, that was so Nina.
yeah.
And we of course, in their classic soap opera way, we don't know if he's alive or not. We kind of assume that he
Oh
is, but
God.
they did let slip. They said, "No pulse, not breathing,"
Yeah,
But I am
yeah.
now so far into ER, I know that means nothing.
That's
They
that's your
frequently die 5 or 6 times on the table and, like, over and over, they're dying and being shocked and
so
slipping up off the
so
table.
we don't need a Merck manual if we have ER.
No, yeah.
Mhm.
I
Yeah.
have to say, like, I've watched so much ER now that I'm kind of
Mhm.
letting, NYPD Boost Blue slip a little bit.
That's okay with me. Have you picked up any catchphrases from ER that you can use?
No, because they let the medical jargon just fly
Yeah,
so
yeah.
fast.
Uh-huh, right.
So
When
I
they're
haven't
ordering all
really.
the blood tests and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that, and yeah.
It is repetitive, I should start writing it down, but I mean, there's stuff I haven't used from NYPD Blue, like, "You're gonna crack wise with my wife," or whatever. Which sort of
I
harkens
like.
back to the era that I like, the sort of noir crime
Yeah,
drama
yeah,
stuff,
yeah, that's kinda how
"You
you
gonna
delivered
crack
that.
wise?" And another one that they sometimes say, and I don't know if it's maybe people do say this, but, like, "I have a good thought for you," or "I'll have a good thought for you," or something like
Hmm,
that. They're all
yeah.
really socially awkward with each other in that office.
Uh-huh, yeah.
There's always these weird glances going on, and
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's an interesting observation. I don't know if that's true of every every
yeah.
police department, but that does seem like that was how they operated, huh? Hmm.
I was at a meeting today, and I so wanted to use the hard-on phrase because it actually would've fit what was happening.
I I would have
Like,
enjoyed the awkward silence that followed that. There would have been people, like, looking at each other. Like
Trent
she's
would have
not at
just
all who I
my
thought
husband
she
would have just
was.
backed out of the room. They were talking about whether or not this one beautiful, huge tree needs to be removed from the property or not. And
Uh-huh.
and I wanted to say that this one woman who's the one like going and finding arborists to say it's disease and blah blah blah, like she's got a real hard on for that tree, you know.
Yeah, I don't know how to advise you here, Gia.
Well, it's moments past. I withheld. I mean, I
Yeah,
every
I'm
now and
just
then I have an
afraid.
adult moment, but I was like,
Yeah,
because that was
that's
exactly what was happening. I guess
mhm.
another way to put it is some gunning for
Gunning.
something or
Yeah, that
some,
makes more sense. Yeah, the hard-on thing seems like it has sort of the opposite sort of
Yeah, I
feeling,
know,
right?
right? Because you think somebody
So,
has a hard on for somebody, that's a bit of a compliment, I guess.
yeah,
You know,
I would think so.
I don't know how far we want to explore this.
I feel like we need some sort of a guest to help us with this, help us navigate this sort of thing.
Probably we should just stop.
Okay.
You're making me feel a little giddy now. Maybe it's a Crestor.
Is that a
Um,
side effect of Crestor?
just hilarity ensues once you're on Crestor, living the Crestor lifestyle.
Wouldn't that be a fun
Um,
commercial if everybody on Crestor was just cracking up?
just cracking up at inappropriate sayings, yeah. Um,
Oh
my
gosh, okay,
cholesterol is lower and, everything is hilarious.
life is a joke. Oh dear.
Brain fog makes me laugh.
Uh-oh. I think we're losing Gia, everyone.
Okay, I'll get back with it. Okay, poor Ned. I was like, if they kill off Ned, that's a kind of a big deal for
That
Thursday,
oh, that would be I don't know how I would hate hospital if they did that, I think.
I always kinda hate stuff like that, but I admire the boldness of a move like that.
I know, but gosh, that would be terrible.
Well, what
There's certain
difference does it make?
people
They just bring him back as somebody else like they do with, you
oh,
know
yeah, I guess he could be like another guy from Pawtuck or something.
isn't he on another soap? Right,
I think
like,
he has been, yeah, I think you're
so I
right.
wonder maybe that soap's picking up and he's wanting to get off
Mm,
hospital or something? I mean,
gosh,
maybe.
I don't know, maybe, but I don't know, I guess he could
I
go
wouldn't
into a
like that.
coma.
I enjoy Ned.
I like Ned too. I feel like there's certain characters that are supposed to be sort of like
Be
permanent,
on there, right,
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
Well, yeah, because
Um,
the Quartermaines are a huge
yeah,
piece of that show, and so they need
yeah,
solid Quartermaine members, and we don't know where the hell Monica is, like, what's happened? Is she
yeah, I
off? Did
don't
they
know.
boot her?
I wanna say it's probably maybe it's some sort of health thing, I don't know, but it
Oh, that would be
seems
bad
like,
too, huh?
we only had, like, a phone call from her, remember,
Right,
recently or
right, a phone, and
something,
she's yeah,
so
yeah,
I don't know,
mhm.
and Tracy doesn't really quite fit the bill, I don't think,
Right, and
it's
she's
like
not probably gonna stay anyway, they
yeah,
just she comes and goes.
yeah, she's really making the most of her time, though,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
In her caftan. So, yeah,
Yeah.
I hope Dead's not Ned. I hope Ned's not dead, but,
I know,
but I
so
would admire the boldness of that move if they decided to make that move.
yeah, but
Um,
imagine poor
it could also
Leo.
just could be another one of those amnesia moments too, where he doesn't recall what
Yeah, and, I was feeling so excited when he overheard Nina and Martin because I thought, "Oh, thank God this isn't gonna go on forever," and
but
then
it
boom.
will. I
Of
mean,
course
Nina's just digging and digging that hole. I mean, my
oh,
gosh.
man, man, and then,
Yeah.
like, yeah, all of this, like, the way it's spinning in all these different directions, like, the
Yep.
Carly, Michael, Dex, Joss
Oh,
thing
yeah, we
is
need to talk about that too. So we had
yeah,
backing up, we had kind of a scene that mirrored Carly and Michael with Carly and Joss, kind of the
yeah,
same
yeah,
scene in the
mhm,
kitchen. But, once again,
yeah,
I thought it was a pretty powerful scene. I thought the bringing up of
mhm.
Morgan,
Yeah.
like they had
Yeah.
a moment there.
Mhm.
Um,
I wasn't really sure, like, when Joss was acting like, there was Sonny had wreaked all this havoc and devastation. I didn't know if that was sincere really, or if she was, like, drumming it up for effect, you
well,
know?
she may have sort of retroactively come up with all this stuff because it
Yeah,
suits her agenda,
exactly, yeah,
and
yeah.
people do stuff like that
Yeah, that's
without
true.
meaning to, it just
Mhm.
they
Yep.
convince themselves.
Right, right, yeah, they
And
rewrite
that
history
kind
a
of
little bit.
right, right.
Mhm.
But I like the moment where Carly was like, "We need to stop here,"
Mhm.
like there's certain things you say to other family members that once you say it, it's out,
Yeah,
you can't go back. And I
yeah.
like that she
Mhm,
sort of recognized that
mhm,
as a
mhm.
possibility and didn't want it to
Yeah. She
go
didn't quite
further. And
go into, like, what would happen if Sonny went to jail like she did with Michael, like the
right,
void
the
and how it would be
vacuum
filled,
concept, yeah.
and I'm not sure why she chose maybe because she knew we'd already heard it,
Yeah,
so
right. Would have been
but it
kind of
seemed like Joss needed to hear that too because she's a little bit,
naive,
naive.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I was
but
naive too. I hadn't really thought about that aspect
yeah,
of it.
I
Makes
hadn't
sense,
either.
but
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
and then okay, so let's shoot forward to today and Carly and Michael in the stairwell. It's like Clue.
Yeah.
Carly and Michael in the
Yeah.
stairwell with a flash drive.
Yeah.
Um,
I was very interested to hear what her plan was for Dex, but then when she told Michael, it was less interesting to me.
it doesn't seem like I like the concept of Sonny needs a Jason again.
Yeah.
Sonny's
Yeah.
impulsive and but I don't
Mhm.
like why involve Michael?
Yeah.
Like I would
I
just
guess because
maybe
she
have
thinks he knows, like, he has some understanding of how Sonny thinks, or I don't know. She must think he has some
Michael's terrible
perspective.
with Sonny though.
Yeah.
Michael and Sonny are terrible together and don't see eye to eye and don't communicate. I mean, I don't know if she'd gone directly to Dex with this plan and been like, "Well, Dex has a Jason vibe and he needs,"
Mhm.
I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah.
It was interesting though. Um,
Yeah, it seemed, and I guess Sonny and Michael aren't gonna interact at all, right? It's just gonna be sorta Michael
right,
behind the scenes
supposed to
advising
be,
Dex
yeah,
or
but
something, but
yeah, but Sonny will love that once he finds out about that.
yeah. Right, right.
But
Yeah.
interesting that they've woven Carly back into Sonny's life like
Mhm.
that. You know.
Mhm. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Um, I was gonna say that it bothers me a little bit that nobody really knows that Sonny was kind of forced into this pikeman thing,
Right, right.
you
Valentine
know?
knows, but why
Valentine
doesn't Dex
knows.
know?
Yeah, Dex has no idea that Sonny didn't really wanna do this
Does
in the
Brick
first.
know? Does Brick know?
I bet he does, but
I
that
mean,
might
he's got
be
the
it.
playoffs right now.
Right, so he's tied up,
He's
yeah.
pretty busy.
That's that they should
Uh,
have said that's why he couldn't be Sonny's right-hand man.
it is the playoffs.
Duh.
um, but anyway, I thought that was it was a twist I didn't see coming anyway, so I always
Yeah.
appreciate that when there's
Mhm.
a little freshness.
Mhm.
A little
Mhm.
freshness goes a long way with me.
Okay,
How
okay.
about you? How's
Yeah.
Lumi going?
Well, I have to say I was somewhere, maybe it was at the staff meeting, and my
Somebody said,
Lumi
"You reek," and you said, "Oh no."
maybe behind my back. But I didn't feel like it performed much better than regular deodorant. I mean, maybe it did, because I'm not out in public very often, so I haven't really had a test of
Mhm,
regular deodorant in that
mhm,
situation either. So
mhm.
I don't know. I think it's still maybe better than regular deodorant, but it is more expensive than regular deodorant
See, I
too.
thought
So
the advantage was I didn't realize we were holding it up next to regular deodorant. I thought the novelty of it was that you can put it in all the other crevices.
and
I thought that was the beauty of this, was that it
and
was like a lotion that you put in all kinds of crevices, and it was safe and convenient for that purpose.
Yeah,
But it's
and
supposed to outperform regular deodorants too?
I think so, yeah, and I hadn't been quite as aware as I guess that other crevices need that kind of attention.
There's a lot of smelly crevices, and it just got me thinking, like, why haven't we been putting stuff on, like
I
there's a
guess
lot of places that stink to high heaven on a body, you know?
I guess we run in different crowds.
Um,
Oh,
but,
jeez.
you know, there'll probably be lawsuits later. I mean, they'll probably be like they'll come up with some reason, like talcum powder, which people were putting in
Yeah,
their
yeah, I
poo
know
poo
I
laws
don't
and
know if you
stuff.
wanna overdo
Yeah,
stuff in those areas.
just let them air out, you know?
That's right, yeah,
Don't
I
worry about your
remember
neighbors and friends.
one of the things that really stuck in my mind, oops, sorry, high school health, was our teacher
God,
said what?
I just said, "Oh god, what a horrible memory, high school health." Ugh.
I know, I know. But, the teacher said, there douching is completely unnecessary.
Is this where you first started using the douchebag language? Do us a favor.
I don't know. Maybe it could be traced back to that.
Well, you had a pretty forward-thinking class. I was in the South during that time, and we barely touched on any sort of realities.
Any sort of reality.
I think we watched a few film strips or something. I don't remember
Yeah,
anything of real value coming out of
yeah,
high
yeah,
school health, but,
uh-huh,
just
so
I think there was just a lot of, inspiring of fear, basically, was
yeah,
mostly what their
yeah,
goal was.
uh-huh, well, sure.
Not a lot of educating, but,
No, I don't think
well,
it's
good for
changed much.
you, okay,
Yeah, so
alright.
anyway, that's what I have to
Alright,
offer
we are
today.
so far off General
I
Hospital.
know, and we seem
It's
to
your
keep
fault.
going into the same sort of
You
terrain.
know, like, disgusting.
We're disgusting. We're like little boys.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. We had earlier than today, I don't know what day it was, but we had, like, a bro scene with Curtis
Ugh,
and
yeah.
Drew,
Did
and
you
I
love
was
that?
just, oh, I don't know how whoever's writing these 2 characters can be misreading, the viewer's reaction to these 2 guys as much as they are. Like,
Yeah,
does
I know.
anybody like them? And then when you put them together in a
When
room
you
and,
put them
like,
together, wow.
dial up
Yeah,
the bro thing where they're, like, bumping
yeah.
fists and
I know, I
oh,
know. Yeah.
it was
Oh god,
awful.
yeah.
I was, like, outwardly actually, like, groaning, like, "Oh, ah," you know, like,
Uh-huh.
heading into, like, a vomit response.
Yeah, I know. Did we gain anything from that scene?
I don't think so. I mean, other than just Curtis, like, laying out everything we've already seen
Mhm.
about,
Yeah.
Jordan and Portia.
And somehow still baffled that
Right.
it
Yeah,
didn't
like
play out the way he thought it could,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
I don't know, maybe that's realistic, I don't know. Um,
Maybe maybe that's what all guys think. That they should be able to have 2 women, sort of.
I, I lost my train of thought, I just had to hang up on somebody. Dun, 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 where's the train?
Curtis.
Oh,
The
right.
only
Oh,
thing
yeah.
that sort of I think added a little detail to Drew's character was when he said that, when he came home, Scout didn't even recognize him, didn't know who he was. And I thought, well, that's good to remember. And maybe that helps explain, that he's not like, he doesn't seem to be invested like a normal person. Although you'd think that that might make him even
Spend
more,
more time with her, yeah,
yeah.
actually
But
be yeah,
maybe like
I
it
don't
was a
know.
blow to his ego, and
Yeah,
so
maybe,
he holds
right.
it against her. I don't know.
I don't know, they all kinda act like the children are total strangers to them.
Yeah.
Um,
Mhm.
that's just, I guess, a function of acting, you know, like, I don't
Yeah.
know. That's weird, but, the other big, happening was the,
Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan and what is his name? Zeke?
I think it is Zeke. Yeah.
Zeke.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So how'd you feel about that whole scene?
Well, not great. I don't know. It just seems and I know it's a soap opera, but it seems so reckless to do something like that, with someone you just met at a bar, right? Hello?
Yes, of course it is, but yeah, it's a soap opera. And people actually, I think, do that in reality
I
a
guess they
fair
do.
amount.
Oh, I know, and I know you think I should have when I was on my Wellbutrin.
I didn't say I thought you should. I just thought you might, um, because you were being driven by forces outside of your control. Your normal sensible brain was, had
Compromised.
been turned into a cougar brain. So yeah,
But
reckless. As far as the acting went, I always feel bad when people have to do those scenes because
yeah.
they weren't as much. They didn't have the quite the Velociraptor vibe that Nicholas and Esme did when they had their big love
Mm,
scene. Where they were just
yeah.
like like I don't know, like bizarre with each other. But there's this like sort of violence, sort of like
Yeah, it
"Ah,"
was it was
it's just weird.
it was
Um,
kinda clunky. It didn't seem, super
yeah,
graceful,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah. But I kinda like that they're giving the Jordan character a little chance to spread her wings and be something
Mhm.
other than just our police commissioner and,
Yeah,
uh,
that's true.
mix it up a little bit, and,
Mhm.
so we'll see what she can do. I don't know how I feel about the Zeke guy yet, but
I know. I was a little bit relieved that he seems to have a real job, and
right,
he's
right, yeah.
not some,
You
like,
thought he was a bum?
criminal. I don't
Oh,
know. I wasn't sure what
okay.
he did for a living, and I wanted him to, not be a totally sketchy guy.
Yeah. So,
Um,
anyway, that'll be a tangled web
yeah, it sure
when
will
all
be.
parties involved realize what's going
Mhm.
on.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and yeah, because he knows that she kissed her ex's,
Right,
yeah,
right.
and,
Yeah.
yeah, so he'll put that together pretty quickly, I guess.
Yep, yep.
But it's just a
So,
kiss, I don't know. Is that a big deal?
um,
I
so
mean, it's
haven't been in this situation. I I'm trying
Sorry, that's not funny.
I think I would have to laugh if either one of us, me or my spouse at this point, like,
Uh-huh.
is there anybody outside of each other that would kiss either one of us at this point? I don't think so.
Even if you rubbed Lumi all over,
It
it's
would have
not
to be
magic.
scented. Um, but okay, so let me try and answer this seriously. Like, say in younger years when there might
Mhm.
have been a viable chance of something like that happening. Um,
Yeah.
this one guy did flirt with me one time pretty hard.
Did he? Uh-huh.
Gave me his number, that kind of thing. And
Oh, really? Uh-huh.
this was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Uh I left it on my bureau for the longest time trying to get a rise out of the old man, to you know, I mean, he saw the whole thing and everything. I just was,
Uh.
and he just ignored. He could have cared less. There was no reaction at all.
He should I wonder what he would have done if you picked the paper up and gotten the phone and
Yeah,
started
I just started
dialing,
dialing the guy. Yeah. But
looking at him.
in my mind, the guy turned into Harry Connick Jr., which I don't think he looked like him at all. But that's
Mm.
how I remember him.
Yeah,
Um,
nice choice. Uh-huh.
I thought so.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think it would be a big deal, if
Mhm.
you're with somebody, like, you're truly with somebody and yeah, so I guess the degree of sexual entanglement doesn't matter so much as the intent. If the intent is
Yeah.
there, you know,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
it's like, "Hmm,
Alright.
yeah."
Yeah.
So I think that would matter, don't you think?
Yeah, I guess. I guess I just don't care about any of them enough, you know?
Well, I know, but
Uh,
put it in terms of yourself first,
yeah, myself. Yeah, I guess. I also cannot imagine a time where that ever would have been a possibility. So,
But, if you
yeah.
think about, like, if you're married and your spouse, like, sleeps with somebody else or whatever, would that matter to you?
Mhm.
It's like, "Yeah, I think so."
Yeah,
Um,
and I get it's
uh
the other layer that they were together before, like Jordan and Curtis were together
Right, so I
before.
think that would
So,
always be a little you'd always be a little easy around that,
yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
maybe. I don't know, maybe not.
Mhm. Mhm.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Well,
But
anyway, I thought, okay,
anyway.
I like that they're shaking things up a little bit again.
Yeah, yeah, it did feel good to have some sort of new energy
Right,
and
right,
not
I guess
just,
that's what
like,
I mean, like, we'll see what
waiting for
happens,
these
like
same things to,
yeah.
"Oh, this is completely in a different direction,"
Ooh,
but,
okay.
what did you think about that scene with Willow and the mysterious nurse
Oh,
Clara?
Jesus.
She
Um,
was so creepy and sappy
she
and
was creepy,
manipulative
and
and
yeah, I was like, "Wow," like,
fishy
let's
even.
be reporting her.
Yeah.
Uh,
You
it started off as kind and, nice, and then it got intrusive and creepy,
Mhm.
like you said, and yeah, like, over the top.
And
I'm
who was
surprised Willow
she?
didn't yeah, I don't know, a contest winner. Uh,
I think
all I
so,
can think.
definitely.
Yeah, bizarre, it was quite
Yeah.
bizarre.
Well, then I wondered, like, could it have been some sort of a dream or something? I don't know, but
Oh,
I
that would be a cool way to explain it if she was hallucinating from, whatever, the treatment or something.
yeah, but they didn't really set it up that way,
No,
so
no, they
I
didn't, but
don't
that would have been
know.
cool if they had but it was so heavy-handed, it
Yeah,
was
it really was.
ridiculous.
It made
Yeah.
you think like Nina had paid someone to
Yeah,
impersonate a nurse, which
yeah.
doesn't seem like something, does seem like something she would do actually.
I also kinda wonder just I was thinking about masking, which,
Yeah.
thankfully we haven't had to deal with for quite some time now, and I was thinking about, well, we all learned about how those little surgical masks are basically useless against
Mhm.
all kinds of things, and it made me
Yeah.
wonder about when you're in a hospital now, I haven't been in a
Mhm.
hospital in a while, are they
Mhm.
wearing the N95 masks, like, or do they still just
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, do you?
like, did we
Uh-huh.
learn that
Right.
I don't know, and
I
shouldn't
would think
shouldn't
in
Willow have a
Willow's
mask
room, they
on?
should be doing the
Yeah,
N95s, yeah.
and I kinda
Oh,
thought, wouldn't she like, you wear a mask to protect yourself, and she really is the one who needs to
yeah.
I don't know. I just got
Good
wondering
question.
about
And ER didn't give you answers to this?
No, I mean, they're pre-pandemic, I mean, I don't think I thought about masks one way or the
Mhm.
other,
Mhm.
your doctors might be masked or whatever, but I
Yeah.
never thought about what kind of mask,
Uh-huh.
but
Uh-huh.
we learned so
Sure.
much about them.
Yeah, we
And
did, didn't
now, I
we?
mean, are you masking against a smoke yet in your neck of the woods?
No, we're lucky so far. We're in like the eye, the storm or the
Oh,
smoke is like a big circle kind of around us, but it's
wow.
hasn't like main very much. So
Well,
far
that's
so
good.
good. But yeah, but it sounds like people are like in New York, Broadway shows had to close because
Yeah, I
people,
mean, like,
the
the levels
performers
are
couldn't
like
breathe.
yeah,
Yeah.
the levels are like over 400 or something. I guess it's like 150 is high, so
Yeah.
it's
It's,
bad. Bad
it is
news. So
bad. Yeah.
don't throw
Yeah.
away all your masks. But
Okay.
anyway, yeah, I didn't like that scene. Nurse
Yeah.
intrusive, yeah, and I
Yeah.
kind of thought, isn't Willow like clamming up or reading her the riot act or something? Like why is she
Right,
giving
she
her the
kept
time of day?
telling her stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Well,
yeah,
her defenses were down, I guess.
I guess that's true, yeah, yeah. And I
Anyway,
was annoyed that Willow once again talked to Drew as if he was, like, the one who saved her when,
I know, I
you
know.
know, and
Anyway.
he just kinda takes it, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, he just like, I am a hero." Yeah.
It was just me,
Throw me a
you know?
parade.
I would have
Yeah,
found them.
and I think you've brought it up before, but I would like to see Liesel involved again,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, I know, I missed Liesel today
yeah.
when
Yep.
Because I thought Willow did a good job. I was glad to see her again, and I thought she did a good job conveying like her discomfort, and
Yeah, she really did look like she couldn't find a spot to
yeah.
sit in, and yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
So that was
Yeah,
good.
she did a good job. There's been some good stuff. It was a good couple days.
Mhm.
Good
Mhm.
job, General Hospital.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
hopefully the writers will be able to keep writing, or hopefully we've got enough in the can to keep us going for a while.
I know. I have no idea if there's episodes
I
for
couldn't
next.
figure anything out when I
I guess we
Googled the
have
other
one more
day.
episode at least, right? If they showed us what this from the
Right,
next
right.
episode.
But
But
yeah,
God,
I couldn't really
imagine.
find anything out on via
No, I
Google
couldn't
about a
either. I know.
timeline,
Yeah.
so didn't Google very well, apparently.
It'll be very devastating if we
That'll be hard on us, but we'll get through it. We'll get through it.
somehow we might
We'll
have.
switch to ER, and
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, yeah. But imagine if like Ned is in a coma or something and then the episode stop or
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean,
Well, I guess we're hoping for a coma. We're hoping for
yeah,
not
we're
that,
hoping for I
basically.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ugh,
Oh my. Yeah.
pulling
Didn't
for
see that
Ned.
coming. So good job, General
No,
Hospital.
sir.
Quite a few things I did not see coming.
Mhm. Yeah.
So
Yep.
anyway.
True. True, true. Oh, and we have Laura and Kevin going
Oh,
to
heading to
do
Chechnya. Yeah.
yeah, I let you say it. Did you wanna say it one more time? Where are they going?
Chechnya.
Uh-huh.
They're taking
Uh-huh.
Yuri. I like that too. I hope we get some scenes with Yuri.
No, that
He's
was
between
funny.
jobs right now.
Yeah, and yeah, that does seem like not a great time to go to Russia.
No, no. I don't know if we're supposed
Yeah,
to be in like reality or not,
yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. We're always sort of like adjacent to reality, but
yeah, yeah.
yeah, they got to be very
Reality
careful.
adjacent, yeah.
Yeah.
Please be careful on your vacation in Chechnya.
You know, and I wonder what Ava's gonna do if she hears about this. Is she just gonna let them go, you think?
Oh, yeah, are Ava and Austin gonna have to get on a private jet and go to Chechnya also? Gonna
I
run
God,
around
I don't
Chechnya.
know. Yeah,
Mm,
so that'll be
yeah.
kooky.
We got a lot to look forward to.
Yeah, if hopefully we'll get to
If
see
we
some
see
of
any of that. I mean,
yeah.
it occurred to me that we're just gearing up for Laura and Kevin to be off on summer vacation, you
Yeah,
know?
that could be, that could be.
So,
Uh-huh. And then yeah, then maybe a scene or 2 of a remote location.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mhm. Alright, yeah.
Well, anyway, did
Good
we kind
stuff.
of wrap it up? We covered a lot of ground.
We did in spite of all of our, tangents, our
Side,
naughty,
yeah,
filthy
naughty,
tangents.
yeah, juvenile, delinquent tangents. We're sorry.
Yeah,
Maturity is
yeah.
not really a
Oh, oh,
strength.
and I don't know why I
Mm,
was thinking, I was checking our stats again, and did you see we have
okay.
a listener from Malawi? We've never
No,
reached Malawi
I don't
before.
know where Malawi is. I'm gonna have
It's
to
in
Google that.
Africa. It's in
Wow.
Africa.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
so that's exciting.
That is exciting. We're
Yeah.
learning about the world. I would like to have
Yeah.
like if I had a big old map of the world, and we could put push pins in all the spots.
Yeah,
You know,
that's a good idea,
be
Gia.
fun, wouldn't it?
It would be fun,
And then when they
yeah.
disappeared, we could take them off. When they got
Yeah.
sick of our crap, we
Yeah.
could take the pin off.
Yeah. I think that we would be removing a lot of pins.
We could reuse them. I don't know.
Yeah.
But kind of cool. I wouldn't have considered
Mhm.
that. But
Yeah, I know.
thanks, whoever you are. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully well, we didn't educate you.
Yeah, we're not educating anybody.
No,
Let's be
no.
honest. Yeah.
I'm not sure what
But
we're
we're having a
doing
good time. We
exactly.
hope you're having a good time because we're
Yeah,
having
we
a good
hope
time.
so. Mhm. Yeah,
Okay,
hopefully.
well, let's watch for a few more days and catch up again.
Okay, Gia. All right.
Okay.
Fingers crossed that we'll get to
And
do that for a
you
while.
stay luminescent.
Now you made me feel dirty in a whole different way. Thanks.
You're welcome.
All right, Gia. You have a good
Okay.
night.
You too. Talk to you later.
Okay,
See
bye.
ya.